Hi, I'm Carolyn, the Director of Christian Discipleship at Beulah Presbyterian Church. And this is a Knowing Place story. This is the fifth story in our Holy Week series of Knowing Place stories. It is the story of Jesus dying and God making Jesus alive again. This story has some wondering questions at the end so that we can wonder a little more deeply about the story. Let's hear this story today. This is the city of Jerusalem. And so many important things happen in Jerusalem that we have to have a little piece of it here to help us to tell our stories. This is the palace of the governor. And this is Pilate. He is the governor. The chief priest, elders, and scribes are gathered at Pilate's headquarters. And outside the city is a place for burial. Once every year, Jesus goes up to Jerusalem to celebrate the Passover feast. But this year, Jesus was arrested and put on trial because some people wanted to put him to death. But only the government could put someone to death. So they took Jesus to Pilate. Pilate questioned Jesus, and he said, "I find no reason for this man to be killed." But the crowd that had gathered outside shouted, "No, kill him! Crucify him!" And they kept on shouting until Pilate finally agreed. They took Jesus outside the city walls to be crucified. Now, there were some of Jesus' disciples who were not afraid to follow him. Mary Magdalene, Mary, the mother of James, Salome, and Mary, the mother of Jesus, and many other women disciples went to the place where Jesus was to be crucified. At 9 o'clock in the morning, Jesus was hung on the cross. His hands and feet were nailed to the wood. At 12 o'clock, darkness covered the entire land. At 3 o'clock, Jesus died. And the temple curtain was torn from top to bottom. the guard said, "This man is the Christ." Now, Joseph of Arimathea, who longed for the kingdom of God, went and asked for Jesus' body to be taken down. And he wrapped his body in fine linen cloth, Joseph of Arimathea went to his own tomb and placed Jesus' body inside. And then he rolled a large stone against the door. Mary Magdalene, Mary the mother of James, and Salome, and Mary the mother of Jesus, watched where Jesus' body had been laid. I wonder how Joseph of Arimathea feels placing Jesus' body in his own tomb. I wonder how Mary Magdalene feels watching her best friend die. I wonder how Mary, the mother of James, and Salome feel. And I wonder how Mary, the mother of Jesus, feels. Wonder how the people feel when darkness covers the entire land. I wonder how people feel when they hear the guards say, "This man is the Christ." Now listen carefully. I have some very good news. On Sunday, the third day after Jesus died, God made Jesus alive again. God raised Jesus from the dead, just as Jesus said God would do. Thanks for wondering with me today, and we'll hear another story in the days ahead.